We got caught off guard.
We got caught off guard. In other words, we don't rehearse this, folks. This is like, but we have someone that you've met before just a few months ago, and that's Margarette and Kurt Schmitt, and they are both swimmers. And you've recently participated in the National Senior Olympics.
Yes.
Now, how did you get there?
How did we get there? We have OnStar on our car.
Oh,
okay. Smart pants. I like that. You asked for that one.
Kidding aside, we had to practice very hard. You had to win the state.
Had to win the state first.
You have to win the state, not first place, but you had to be in the first 4 of the state. Now you can consider then these people, the nationals, come from all 50 states, plus Canada, and sometimes some Europeans have showed up.
Oh, in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And it isn't easy to get there.
Now, do you have a coach? I've never asked you that, Mr. Schmitt. Do you just coach yourself?
No, I have to coach myself.
Okay, so you don't have a coach that helps
you. This is a disadvantage to many others who are swimming in the pools like they have, or which are affiliated with universities. They can coach you. They have coaches who can coach older people, and which is a little different than when you coach the little kids, or you coach on a college level, or you coach on an international level. They know that you cannot tell me to go up and warm up by swimming 500 yards.
Right.
If the 500 yards are over, I'm already done for.
You're done for.
Yeah, sure.
But now you and Margaret practice here at Scooby-Doo most of the time?
Yes,
Yeah.
That's a pretty good situation, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just want to say that for coaching, that is probably for me, not necessarily for him, a disadvantage, because
It's a disadvantage for you?
For me, that I don't have a coach.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Is it lack of motivation?
No, I'm motivated,
Okay.
but
Technique sometimes, breathing.
And while we have lots to talk about, I have the good fortune of having someone at Scooby-Doo, Mary Jo, who is a good swimmer, and they own Scooby-Doo, and she's pointed out much. Plus, I mentioned before, when I participated in Hot Springs, one of the coaches down there spent 2 days with me. But then I'm on my own, and I had the good fortune. My husband was smart, because he knows. There was a gentleman there whom we've known for many, many years from North Carolina. He is an Olympian swimmer. He's also state champ, holds a state in Ohio State, and he swims in the same age bracket. And he spent time with me after I swam to help me on a particular technique that prevents me. I lose a lot of time in my
with
turns.
Your current technique.
With my turns.
Yeah.
And he explained it to Kurt, and he said, "You tell her." And he said, "No, you tell her, because she won't listen to me."
Well, why did you pick swim? Have you always been a swimmer, Mr. Schmitt?
That's a long story. I started swimming when I was 8 years old, and I was back in Germany, and then I never competed to any big deal in Germany, because there wasn't anything until about 1950. Germany was not allowed in the 1948 Olympics. So I kept on going. Then when I went to university, they wanted me on the swim team, but there were no athletic scholarships because everything was free. So why should I swim? No pay, no play was my thing. And then when I came to the United States, then I swam in lakes and were always recreational swimming.
But when did you become competitive? Because you're wearing a lot of hardware. When did you really become a competitive swimmer?
That was in when we lived in Vermont. The master swimmers had a meet.
Now, how old would a master swimmer be?
18. Anybody who's 19
to 100.
to 100.
100. Oh, okay.
Or
Yeah.
if you live beyond the
Yeah.
100.
How old were you when you started swimming competitively?
When I started, about 60.
About 60 when you started
60.
swimming competitively?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an inspiration, folks. 60, you start swimming competitively.
Most of the master swimmers don't start swimming until they're 60.
Oh, okay.
The biggest group is 65 to 70 in the senior Olympics.
Because they don't have the time. They're working.
Sure, yeah.
It's
That's true.
Those of us who have the privilege of enjoying our life in retirement, so you...
And most of those people want to play golf anyway, so swimming is more of a, it's more...
It's harder work.
It's harder work than going out golfing. Yeah.
It's dedication. You
Lot more
have
dedication.
So it's every sport.
All the sports are.
Yeah.
But how do you swim every day? How many days a week? Every day?
Yeah.
Prior to this particular event, up until we swam every single day, Monday to Friday. Then we began to take a day off, one day off, because we needed to. But we do normally swim every single day. And
Now, do you swim laps or you just get out there and float around?
oh, we swim laps.
Okay.
But now we're taking this month off. I'm taking this month off. He's taking it off. But I said I'm not swimming. But when I go back, I will be practicing my turns. That's what
Now,
I'll be doing.
state, did you place fourth or better?
No, I place first
First,
and
okay.
second. I'm not. I think I mentioned I'm not a sprinter.
Yeah.
You know, I think I am. I think I'm working hard, but I'm not. I mean, I just don't make it. So I usually come in second, and in the 100, in the 200, and the 500 is. I just do it for relaxation, but I said I'm going to not do it for relaxation in Houston, and I took 6 minutes off my 500,
Wow.
for which I get no medal, but I get praise to myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness, that's
Yeah.
wonderful. Now, what events did you swim?
I swim the breaststroke and the butterfly.
Okay, at what distances?
What
Distances?
Oh, the distance
Yeah.
is the breaststroke, the 200, the 100, and the 50. In the butterfly, the 100 and the 50. And once in a while I swim the IM, where I swim all 4 strokes. I didn't swim it this time because it interfered with one where it was a lot better. So, but I won the silver medal in the 200 breaststroke and in the 100 butterfly. And I won the bronze in the 100 breaststroke. And the 2 ribbons I won in the 50 breaststroke and the 50 butterfly.
Okay, so what's next?
Rest.
Yeah, rest. Okay, Margaret's going to rest. But so, when's your next competition? Next year? Are you done for the year?
Well, the next competition for
The seniors.
National Olympics will be 2013
Okay.
in Cleveland,
Yeah.
Ohio. But then you have, and Hot Springs, they always have a non-qualifying year, so they'll probably have. And they usually have many of the athletes who've won medals. They have a dinner and honor them. So that's sometime in September, you know. But so 2013, I'll begin worrying maybe in August. I mean, I'm not going to worry about it. But I think the national senior, the Senior Olympics. But just for information's sake, the oldest was a 102-year-old man who played tennis, and there was a 98-year-old woman in track and field events. Now, we didn't get to see those, but those were the 2 oldest.
Wow.
And the first time in the history of National Senior Olympics was an original Native American belonging to the Pueblo Indians.
That's nice.
And he shared with us I had a long talk with him and enjoyed the company of it. He said, you know, he didn't meddle, but he didn't care. He was enjoying himself and
And that's what you have to do first, is enjoy it.
You have to enjoy it, but I enjoy it after it's all over.
Yeah, when it's all over with. Yeah.
I think it's a sense of competition, and I'm kind of driven. I want to do my best, and I get worried about it, and I said, and when it's all over, then I said, thank God it's over.
Well, I know, Mr. Schmitt, you've mentioned what a great feeling of satisfaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That it's, like I said, whether you win medals or not, which is wonderful, you take 6 minutes off your time if you know you did your best, and you know that feeling you come out of the water, it's like, dadgummit, I'm good. That was great. You feel wonderful.
But the friendships you build up. When he said that Canada, Canada has a tradition when they swim in America, they bring pins of their county or their country. And I went to the chamber here to see if I could get pins because they've written, some of the Canadians have asked me to find a pin for, you know, a small lapel pin from Arkansas. So I guess I'll have to go to Little Rock and see if I can get them to
get
send.
a small lapel pin.
We've got about 15 seconds left.
She wants to
I want to say
some
a
people.
shout out to Scuba-Doo, to the local community, to the television. It's unbelievable the number of the members in the local community who have called us, sent us the picture that was in the newspaper, and for the Viamator Senior Center, because they have been very supportive. And
well, you are an inspiration. Both of you are a wonderful inspiration to stay active and healthy. And it's wonderful.
well, I think that's what we do it for. And he's my motivator.
He's your motivator.
Thank
Does
you
he
guys.
bark orders?
We are totally out of time. Thank you so much for being
You're
here.
welcome.
You know, the questions you gave me, it's her fault that they didn't get asked.
She must have read it.
She must have. There we go. All
Well,
right.
it's wonderful.
We got almost
We got
everything.
Congratulations.
everything in there.
Yeah,
I wanted-
congratulations.
It's all over. Is it all?
No, it's not over, but I need to thank all the people that have been on the show today,
okay.
and I fail to thank the staff that's here putting this
Gil.
program on,
Yes.
and we'll thank them for putting the program on and doing all the technical work behind the scenes. And thank you for watching, and see us again next time.
See us again next time. We'll both be here.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Right.
No, it is.